slip resistance versus skid resistance. A floor is subject to many variables. Lighting, weather, contaminants, and slope are but a few. A single quantity cannot suffice to identify a safe static coefficient of friction. The American Access Board, who administers the Americans with Disabilities Act, recommends a safe static coefficient of friction of 0.8 for slopes of 1 in 12. Wet static coefficient of friction is not identified because 0.5 is the minimum safety standard for a horizontal walkway surface. A contaminated floor must achieve a 0.5 static coefficient of friction to be deemed safe. It is possible to achieve a static coefficient of friction of 8 in many floor coverings. Honed surfaces, fired stone surfaces, materials with the surface aggregate, rubber flooring materials, and broom finished concrete are good examples. But too high a static coefficient of friction can be too much. The Americans with Disabilities Act reminds us that a high static coefficient of friction can impede gait and cause a trip and fall. So as you can see, it is almost as dangerous as to have too much static coefficient of friction as it is to have too little.